Ever notice how some men never chase women, yet women always chase them? Meanwhile, the guys who try the hardest end up getting ignored, ghosted, or put in the friend zone. Why does this happen? Because the men who never chase have a completely different mindset, one that makes them magnetic and almost irresistible. And today, I'm going to break it all down. But warning, this will challenge everything you thought and knew about attraction. You ready? Here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll break down the key mindset shifts that make women come to you. Then, I'll reveal the subtle behaviors that separate chased men from the chasers. And then finally, I'll wrap this up by showing you how to start applying these changes instantly so you can stop running after women and start having them pursue you. Jessica OS here. Welcome back to the channel. Let's jump right in. Number one, the abundance mindset, why they don't chase. So here's the cold truth. Men who never chase don't see women as their only source of happiness. They know their life is already valuable with or without a woman. This is what we call the abundance mindset, okay? The abundance mindset is a core principle that separates men who effortlessly attract women from those who constantly struggle. It's the belief that there's no single perfect woman out there for you. There are millions of options. Losing one woman doesn't mean losing your chances at love, sex, or companionship. Your happiness and confidence don't depend on women. They come from within. So these are the three things. Guys who operate from scarcity, the opposite of abundance, however, have the mindset that, well, if I don't make this one work, I'll never find another one like her. They think, I need to do everything in my power to keep her interested, or she'll probably leave me. They think, I have to prove I'm good enough for her. And guess what? That desperation reeks. Women can sense it a mile away. But the man with an abundance mindset thinks differently. Real talk. How many times have you chased a woman only for her to lose interest? But when you ignored her, she suddenly started trying harder. That's no accident. It's the power of abundance. So how can you apply this instantly? Well, if you want to develop an abundance mindset today, here's what you need to do. First, you need to start living as if you have options, even if you don't yet. Act like a man who knows he can walk away if a woman isn't showing interest. 2, focus on improving yourself. Hit the gym, build your business, expand your social circle. The more you level up, the more women will come to you naturally. 3, treat women as part of your life, not the center of it. If a woman senses that she's your whole world, guess what? She's going to lose attraction very fast. 4, have a next. Even if you're not dating multiple women, keep a mindset that tells you, I can replace her if she's not showing me what I need. And also, watch my video with the title, Why You Should Never Date One Woman. There's some crazy insights you need to be exposed to. I'll leave a link to that video in this video's description. Take note, men who don't chase don't do it because they play games. They do it because they know their value, and that confidence is the sexiest thing a man can have. The second mindset I want you to be aware of is they create pull instead of push. Let me explain. Most guys push. They send too many texts, they always initiate, they over-explain. It screams, I need you to like me. Meanwhile, the men who never chase, well, they create what we call pull. Listen, men who push are the guys that women ignore, string along, and friend zone because they're too predictable and too available. And when a man constantly initiates or always puts more effort than the woman he's with, she'll start feeling less attraction and more control. She knows she has him, so she doesn't need to chase or invest emotionally either. I'll give you a classic example. You meet a woman, you text her every day, you always initiate plans. She starts replying later with less energy until she eventually ghosts you. What happened? You gave her nothing to chase. So the right way to do it is to pull. That involves creating intrigue, mystery, a sense of curiosity, letting her come to you instead of forcing attraction, being confident enough to let her wonder about you. I mean, quick question. Who do women obsess more over? The guy who always responds immediately or the one who makes them wonder what he's up to? And you already know the answer. Understand that men who create pull do things differently. They let women invest first. I mean, if she texts, they take their time to reply. If she suggests a meetup, they check their schedule. If she shows interest, they reciprocate, but never more than she does. 2, they build tension instead of over-explaining, right? Instead of saying, I really like you and I want to see you again, they say, hey, I had fun with you. Maybe I'll let you see me again. This flips the script. Now she's thinking about whether she's earned another meetup or not. 3, they disappear at the right moments. No constant texting, no begging for attention, just enough interaction to keep her interested, but not enough to make her feel like she's in full control, right? If you've ever had a girl suddenly text you after you stopped reaching out, that is pull. That's attraction kicking in. So how can you start creating pull today? I've got a couple of tips for you. The first thing you want to do is match her effort. Never go beyond it. If she texts once, text once. If she calls you, return the energy, but don't be overexcited. If she initiates plans, then and only then should you take the lead. Number 2, be unpredictable. Don't text at the same time every day. Mix up your responses. Sometimes reply quickly, sometimes take your time. Keep her guessing about what you're up to. 3, use playful push-pull language. So, for example, instead of saying, I really enjoyed our date, let's do it again, say, hey, I had fun, but I'm still deciding if you're cool enough for a second round. And you laugh about it, okay? Instead of saying, I miss you, say, you're lucky I'm even thinking about you today. And of course, this should come across as playful. Now, the moment a woman knows she has you wrapped around her finger, attraction dies. Remember that. But when she's unsure, when she feels she has to win you over, that's when she starts chasing you. Never be too desperate. Let's jump into the third mindset I want you to know about. Their time is valuable and women can feel it. Men who don't chase don't sit around waiting for texts, wondering what she's doing. I mean, the truth is they're too busy living their life, okay? The life that women want to be a part of. Let's get one thing straight. Women are drawn to men who value themselves. And one of the biggest ways a man shows self-respect is by valuing his time. Men who chase rearrange their schedules just to see her, drop everything to reply to her text immediately, are always free when she wants to meet. They wait around hoping that she'll pick them, right? Men who never chase prioritize their work, their fitness, their goals over a woman's validation. They're not always available, but not in a game-playing way. They're genuinely busy, doing stuff, living life, making ends meet, right? They make women work for their time because they know it's limited. Be honest, if she called you right now and asked to meet up, would you cancel plans? If the answer is yes, you're making yourself too available. Remember that. You see, women test your time value. Let me explain and let me show you how to pass this test, okay? These are some of the common tests and how simps respond to them or fail them. Number 1, she texts you late at night like, hey, what's up? The simp replies instantly, not much, wanna hang out? Boom, you fail the test. You're too available, right? The high value man doesn't respond immediately. Maybe he replies in the morning. Hey, I didn't see this till now. Hope you had fun last night. 2, she cancels plans last minute and says, let's reschedule. The simp says, oh, no worries, just let me know when you're free. Now she knows that you're just waiting on her. Don't forget. The high value man, on the other hand, says, hey, all good, but I don't really do last minute cancellations. Reach out to me when you want to lock in something for real. She sends dry, low effort text. The simp keeps trying to engage her, sending multiple texts, double texting. The high value man stops replying because he's focusing on better conversations elsewhere. You get it? Look, women respect men who respect themselves. So I guess, how do you show women that your time is valuable without saying a word? I have a free downloadable PDF that will highlight 4 ways to go about it with practical examples. A link to this PDF is in this video's description, so check it out. In the meantime, the man who values his time always wins. The less you chase, the more women chase you. The busier you are, the more attractive you become. The more you value your time, the more respect you command. So the next time you find yourself waiting on a woman's text, ask yourself, what could I be doing right now to improve my life instead? Mindset number 4. They give off high status vibes without saying a word. Think about the most powerful men in history. Did they ever chase women? Probably not. Women chase them. What are high status vibes? So women are wired to be attracted to men who command respect, exude confidence, and don't need validation from others. This is the silent dominance that makes women chase. Here's the catch. High status men don't actually announce their status, okay? On the other hand, low status men try too hard, right? They brag about their money, their cars, their accomplishments to impress. They overcompensate by acting alpha or tough. They desperately try to prove their high value. Real high status men, though, they don't have to try. They move with confidence, they don't chase validation, they let women figure out their value on their own. Think about the most magnetic man you know. Seriously, does he brag? Or does he just carry himself in a way that demands respect? Let me share the 5 silent signals of high status men. Real quick. Number 1, they have a relaxed, controlled presence. So next time you're in a room, make sure you're taking up space, Keep your posture straight, your shoulders relaxed, and movements controlled. It adds to the hype. 2, they never overreact to women. When a woman pulls away, they don't panic. When she tests them with drama or attitude, they stay unfazed. They don't let emotions dictate their actions. 3, they set the tone in any interaction. They don't adjust their personality to please you or others. They dictate the vibe of the conversation instead of following other people's leads. They know their presence alone is valuable. Number 4, they lead, they don't follow. Women are drawn to leaders, not men who ask, "What do you want to do?" High status men make decisions and expect others to just go along with it. They're the kind of men who walk into a room and people naturally pay attention, right? You got to remember this. Confidence isn't about always being right. It's about owning your choices without hesitation. And really, if you lack confidence, then you're missing out, because I have a real confidence boost for you. You need to check out my 30 Days to Confidence course. I'll leave a link to that course in this video's description. You won't be disappointed. 30 days of unfiltered ways to build your confidence. 5, they keep a sense of mystery. They don't overshare their feelings too soon. They let women wonder about them instead of putting everything on the table. They don't seek validation by constantly explaining themselves to others. And the less you reveal up front, the more she'll think about you when you're not around. Here are my final thoughts. Okay. High status men are chosen, not chasers. Men who exude silent dominance never chase. They naturally attract. If you don't remember anything in this video, remember this: their confidence, control, and self-worth makes women crave their attention. They don't demand respect. They carry themselves in a way that earns it. So the next time you're interacting with a woman, ask yourself, am I moving with confidence and self-respect, or am I acting like I need her approval? Before you go, drop a comment. What's one thing you're going to stop doing when it comes to women? Let's talk. Hit that subscribe button for more raw and filtered dating truths. See you in the next video. My name is Jessica OS. Cheers.